So we know about UNRWA and their complicity in October 7th and just complicit with Hamas more generally. And this notion that there's some kind of this benign, nice organization that just wants to help the Arabs of Gaza and the West Bank, Judea and Samaria is nonsense. And I'm so grateful to United Nations Watch, run by Hillel Neuer, who's dug deeper, and we already found that there was complicity in the October 7th attacks, but now they've gone deeper and found even more information that we need to share. This is what he put recently, UN Watch posted recently. UN Watch is calling for the criminal prosecution of senior UNRWA officials. After the Ayatollah, UNRWA is the largest funder of terrorists and terrorist supporters in the world. So it's time to begin criminal prosecutions of senior UNRWA officials, not junior, senior, who knowingly provided material support for terrorists. To that end, UN Watch has collected detailed evidence of UNRWA complicity with terrorism, which is now supporting legal action worldwide to hold UNRWA, its officials, and its financial supporters to account. So it's found, as you can see in this article here, particularly the people involved in education. They're finding serious complicity. Active legal proceedings against UNRWA and its donors are taking place right now. And here is evidence of UNRWA's systematic and widespread support for and complicity with terrorism, which is documented on their website, as you can see here. UNRWA leaders promoting terrorism, their rigged reviews, UN teachers calling to murder Jews, celebrating the Hamas massacre, celebrating the death of Israelis, and teaching hate. And they also posted this post. Now, they said Yahya Sinwar, who, by the way, I saw a report recently, he said that in any ceasefire deal that he would want to do with Israel, one of his conditions would be that Israel guarantees his life. I mean, the chutzpah of these people who literally throw their people under the bus, treats their own people like they're utterly replaceable, no dignity, no sanctity of their lives. But when it comes to the leaders, they take all the funds for themselves, they get wealthy, and they try to guarantee their own lives. It's evil beyond comprehension. But why is it important, according to UN Watch, that Sinwar has been named the Hamas chief, and why is that good news for UNRWA? Well, because UNRWA's longtime union chief, Suhail al-Hindi, is a close colleague of Sinwar on the Hamas Politburo. Hamas terrorist leader al-Hindi was honoured for 27 years of service with UNRWA. As teachers union chief until 2017, he oversaw the 8,000 teachers educating 240,000 UNRWA students in Gaza. Here is al-Hindi addressing a Hamas terrorist rally. And it's saying, if you pay taxes this year in the US, any of the 27 EU member states, Canada or Australia, then you are funding the lucrative UNRWA pension of Hamas terrorist Suhail al-Hindi, and certainly in the UK as well, which is where I'm based. The new British Foreign Secretary David Lammy says, yeah, we're going to reinstate funding for UNRWA. We're confident that they have checked their processes and that everything is absolutely fine now. It's not absolutely fine. This is an organization that is rotten to its core. It's an organization that was created to perpetuate the conflict, ongoing. As Dr. Inat Wolf said in an interview that we did with her, just maybe a month or so ago, you can find it on the JTV YouTube page, our interview with Dr. Inat Wolf. But it's absolutely clear that UNRWA is an organization that is not a helpful contribution to the ongoing conflict. And so we have to do whatever we can to continue to expose their crimes and their complicity. So share this video, sign the UN Watch petition, and ensure that people become aware that the UN and UNRWA are not some benign, unbiased organization that simply tries to help from the sidelines. They're actively involved on one side and on trying to do what they can, not to help those people in Gaza, because if they genuinely cared about education, they wouldn't be teaching them to hate, to martyr themselves on the altar of killing Jews. They'd be taught to value their life. They'd be taught to want to contribute to this world, to make Gaza into something actually desirable, to bring more life to Gaza. This is an organization that, though it may be dressed up differently, is bringing more death and suffering and evil. So we have to call it out.
Hi, thank you so much for watching. To watch another one, click here. To stay up to date with all our content, click here to subscribe. And if you're able to, you can help support JTV to grow and grow by clicking join below this video, where you can become a member and get perks including early access to videos and private live discussions with me. But most of all, you'll be partnering with us on our mission to change the world.